Hare Krishna. I'll read a story. Saint transforms a snake, which teaches us the value of patience. Once upon a time, there was a very poisonous black snake named Kalu. Just at his sight, the villagers would cry out, "Run, run! Here comes the vicious snake! He and his friends bite us only for fun." One sunny day, the birds were chirping on the trees. Kalu came out of his hole and gazed around. The birds looked tasty, he thought, flicking his forked tongue greedily. He called out to his friends, "Hey, let's do something exciting today. Should we get the birds or the children? Soon the children will come out to play. We could hide in the ground and bite them. Hiss!" Just then they saw a saint. He looked happy and contented simply by chanting God's names. This sage was Narad. When he saw the snake looking at him, he walked up to the snake continuously singing, "Narayan, Narayan." Kalu said, "You seem to be very peaceful. Could you please tell me how you are so happy?" Narad replied, "Dear snake, I see every living entity as God's child. So I try to make everyone happy, knowing that by doing so, God will be happy." Narad spoke at length about God and how he loves us all. Kalu said, "Hiss! What you say is correct. I am worried about one thing though. I have harmed many living creatures in the past. Will God ever love me?" Narad replied, "Please chant the names of God and ask Him to forgive you. Be sure never to repeat any of these bad activities ever again." Kalu was very moved by Narada's words. From that day onwards, Kalu changed. He no longer bit anyone and always chanted the holy names of God. His friends mocked and teased him. "Have you gone mad? Chanting the names of God? You are no longer our friend. You don't even bite anyone. Do you forget you're a snake?" Kalu did not care about these taunting words and instead continued chanting the names of God. Soon enough, the villagers noticed this change. "Something has happened to the snake. What is wrong with him? Has he become old? He does not bite us anymore. We even beat him up, and yet he does not do anything." The villagers started mistreating Kalu. But Kalu would not bite anyone, even if it gets beaten. The snake had been given an instruction by his spiritual master Narad Muni, and he was determined to follow it under any circumstances. Days passed by. Narad again thought of visiting Kalu. He saw that the snake was bleeding and had a bruise mark at many places. It was apparent that he was being beaten up for no reason. Kalu told sage Narad about the behavior of the villagers. Narad sat and thought about the problem his disciple faced. Then he advised, "Do not bite anyone. However, if people come to trouble you, then you can raise your hood and make a hissing sound as if you are going to bite them. Then they will not bother you anymore." Thus, we can see the importance of impact of association. Just by being with good people, we too can become good. By using our God given intelligence and wisdom, we do our duty well, and at the same time, we don't allow others to take undue advantage of us. Thank you. Hare Krishna.